Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back for another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate Roman Restoration. In a previous episode, the Soviets decided to declare war on us again. Now we are setting up a defensive line over here just in case Romania falls, or when Romania falls is probably more likely. Now we do have defensive forces at Krakow, which should be able to hold the Soviets at bay for a while. I'm not sure about this, or Warsaw, it might be a bit more vulnerable. I don't think I have really the troops to send there, though. Well, actually, I do. I got these troops. On the other hand, if Romania falls, then Hungary might fall. But I think we can still send the troops from here. At least the named ones. So we'll send Unsung to defend Warsaw. Just entrench there. Then we're going to send 80, and 18's troops are fairly experienced, so they might be able to do a fair bit in there. You can entrench over there, and then we'll send one to defend essentially Danzig, which would be Kazoo, I believe. That's the infantry group. Where is... There you are. Trench over there. Luckily those units are mostly fairly quick anyway. So they should be arriving there within the time required. We've got some artillery groups that will send at least one down here in the south. Because I think that there's going to be plenty of troops trying to get through there. And let's see, we have another artillery group here. We can probably take this one near Warsaw for the time being. And then do we have another one? We'll kind of do. We'll take this to Danzig, I think. But it's somewhere around there. I don't want to place it too close to the shoreline because there's bound to be some battleships or something. I just realized that we do need to get another group defending around there, probably. Or maybe there and there, so... Let's see, 1, 2... Hold on, we did send someone over there. We just need another group over here, basically. And we do have something available here. Not technically a group, but we can make that into a group. To entrench over there. So now we'll have a fair bit. We do have another artillery group near here, actually, so we'll send this one south of Danzig, I think. Like somewhere around here, maybe? Oh crap, that's also going to be a problem, isn't it? It is. Okay. Do I have any troops to send there, then? Basically, I'm just going to try to hold the crossings for the Germans. I can't do too much, but I can at least help a tiny bit. I have 4 of those already. Got some special forces here that we can send up down that way. We've also got some special forces here. We might have enough for a special forces group that can potentially aid in holding some of the areas. We'll see, but we'll get the troops moving first. Right, in the meanwhile... We are destroying the BT-2 over there, excellent. And this... I'm going to destroy the engineer there. Okay, or not. There we go, we destroyed the enemy. We do have engineer over there. Interesting. Don't think any of us... Yeah, no. The troops are not that far away though, so we'll get a decent bit of troops in here. We'll be able to capture probably the south of Caucasus mountains here, and maybe get to Baku. And then once we have that, we'll start approaching over here. We'll hopefully hold along this river here, and then along the mountains here, and maybe push a bit further down here. There would be more oil fields there, and here. Let's actually have a look at the oil production chart just for... So, production USSR is the second largest producer, which is still a lot less than what the United States does, but it's still a fair bit. Romania is a little bit larger than what we are. Well, it's about double what we produce, roughly speaking. See, so there's the... oh, yeah, we destroyed that one. They are sending a lot of troops, actually. Let's entrench in here. We've got these troops, we can probably go and take out the engineer with the help of some artillery. While we wait for more reinforcements. Now, over here, we have built the majority of the defensive line here. We haven't gotten all the garrisons there yet. But we can maximize them again. That should do it. Hopefully we'll have the troops ready there in time before Romania falls. Although I'd certainly hope that Romania doesn't fall anytime soon, but I'm not too convinced. Right, we got a lot of anti-aircraft guns here, which we might want to set up somewhere around here, actually. Okay, the artillery is doing a fine job here. We may need to get some anti-aircraft guns over here, actually. We don't currently have any. Now we're gonna get that. Actually, I think we are getting some with the reinforcements. Yeah, there's a lot of reinforcements here already. And yes, there is indeed some anti-aircraft guns. We'll gather up at Airstrom, and we'll divide the troops accordingly. Okay, the Marines are taking a fair bit of damage here, but we've done a decent bit of punishment on the enemy. Okay, there's still that one that should be destroyed by the artillery soon. Right, and I presume we have another set of troops here waiting, so I'll send them off to Erzurum. Might not be the quickest way actually, but at least we'll get the troops a little bit closer. Now, we got the special forces from the south approaching as well. So we'll have a decent bit of troops here soon enough to actually at least defend a bit more than just one town in here, but it was a good call to actually go defend this area, or push in there and defend that. Okay, Japan is offering coal, I will take that. The lack of oil is certainly hurting us, but there's not too much I can do about that right now until we go and capture the Soviet oil fields, which should be quite profitable. But we'll probably need some units over here to defend the line, just so that they can't get to the artillery. Then we can move the artillery within reach of actually shooting on the enemies approaching. That was a KV-1 that tried to approach, but we pushed it back quite efficiently actually. Did we sink something over here? No, I think it might have been over there instead. We take a little bit of damage. Just gonna send you for repairs. We do have another submarine there, and another two over here. We'll have a rather sizable submarine fleet soon enough. Right, and we got majority of the garrisons already set up here, so that's good. There we go, we forced that one back. They are sending in a lot of troops here, but they move in, we push them back, and then they're just stuck there for a while, by the looks of it. Which I'm currently okay with. Okay, our first set of troops or reinforcements are arriving in Esrum. Let's move them down this way to help hold the road here clean first. And then once more of the reinforcements arrive, we'll start taking out this area, most likely. Maybe we could actually push into the city there, and then we can hold the line here, defend the city, and then start clearing out further southeast. Let's move up there, destroy the mounted infantry. We lost a garrison somewhere. Oh, right. There's not much I can do about that right now. Other than maybe... well, we don't have the supplies for that. I could build another gun here, in theory at least. Now, we were fighting against the... oh, well, there's actually more troops there now. Directly there. We have a lot of artillery actually approaching. We may need to organize the troops a fair bit more soon enough. But we are now getting a decent bit of reinforcements here. These room as well. I have a feeling that they might be out of supplies now. Let's have a look. Yeah, they have no supplies. But that's working in our benefit. Because our supply production is still somewhat keeping up. As long as we don't try to extend too much. We are gathering up a lot of troops here, which I'm not particularly fond of. Right, let's move up to there. Oh, no, actually, let's move up over there. Entrench in the forest. It's not the perfect terrain for these troops, but if we can hold the enemy there, sending too much troops through there, or through the forest, will probably be good enough. It will give us some time to gather up more troops to clear out the southeastern area. There we go, now they're sending in a lot more troops through here. We do have artillery moving in. At least some of it. Let's move in at least these over here. With the artillery's help, we should be able to keep them at bay. Well, they're trying to push in, but it's not working. And a bit more tanks there. Now, we do have a bit low supplies currently in this region. Not doing all that great either, but... well, we destroyed one of them. They are moving across there. Well, a fair bit more tanks here, actually. Move up along the road there. Is there... that's probably the only barracks in the region. Also another garrison in Bulgaria. There we go. Now these being out of supplies is hurting us quite a bit, so let's move up some of the tanks up there to capture that, and now our artillery is within reach. A little bit extra troops here. Actually gonna move them over there, so we'll have a solid line here right now. Well, somewhat solid anyway. Right, let's move up some artillery and anti-aircraft guns down this way to help over there. We're going to take Spike's artillery group and, well, what's left of it anyway. push them over there. The supply line should be reaching there tomorrow or something like that. Well, oh right, we lost a unit over there, so they are now bombarding our marines. Lovely! Don't you just love when the enemy has to reach beyond any visual range? Okay, yeah, they are certainly sending in a lot of troops down here, which I kind of knew to expect from experience, quite frankly. Right, we got a lot more over here. Let's just send them down to the city there. Pull back one of the fields. There's room. Okay, we do have supplies over here now, but it's slowly spreading. I wonder... No, they're submarines. If they were special forces, we would have been able to push in there and destroy all of these. But unfortunately, that was not the case. Let's pull in the fields back over there, because there should be supplies very slow. Well, very little, but there are supplies there. Let's move up to the north, we might be able to intercept some of the troops trying to go for repairs. There we go, nice intercept there. Taking out a lot of enemy tanks. To be fair, leaving that open might work in our benefit, because they're trying to move through there, we might be able to destroy a lot of them. I mean a lot of them. Oh, that's actually not necessarily the best groups to use then. Neither one of these are very good for that, apparently. Alright, let's move up our artillery over there. Move up a little bit extra. And with those helping, we should be able to destroy pretty much everything trying to go through here. The more we destroy the enemy units, the better. First of all, it will give us a lot of experience. And secondly, it's going to be a lot less enemy units that we need to destroy in the future. Also, it's a lot less enemy units trying to attack Germans, which I've actually managed to do a bit of a retake in some of it. I think the Soviets pretty much pulled all their troops away from the front there, and are sending them now towards us, which honestly wouldn't even surprise me. Got another submarine down here, let's send it to Istanbul. Right, do we have... I'm gonna send you to be repaired. I'm not sure where we have the closest... That's probably the closest barracks, isn't it? Also, we are probably... Yeah, we have quite a bit of need for industrial goods again. It's not the worst that we've had, but it's still quite significant. Okay, now they're trying to go around there, which they will probably do. Do we have any more troops? Oh, we've got a lot of artillery. They got right next to our artillery, which is less than ideal. What we can do is we can move up a little bit here. Destroy some of the engineers and get a bit more room for our artillery to move in closer. How are we doing? The stockpile is going down a fair bit. And even more of the French colonies are forming alliances between each other. Okay, that's another tank destroyed. So they will probably try to go through there because they can, or they think they can. pulling the artillery from here a little bit to the side before you get destroyed, or we could actually move up our tanks down here again. I think what we're gonna do is get the artillery back there, maybe even further back, but we'll protect the crossing or crossroad here. Yeah, we pushed it back at least. Not sure if they have a garrison there, probably do, but we haven't seen any of that yet. Let's move back there. Get a bit more artillery over there. But there's going to be so much artillery that anything that tries to go through there is going to probably instantly die. Now, we do have still a bit of a weakness over there in the flank, which will probably be dealt with the Marines here. Let's have a look, actually, real quick. How much troops have the Soviets lost already? I mean, I know that we've lost maybe a few tens of thousands, but the Soviets have lost now. I'm not sure how much they lost before that. Probably a little bit, but I suspect that we've already killed more than we've lost. I mean, they've lost already almost 400 units, which at least about half of them have been killed by us. I'm pretty sure, and mostly around here, to be fair. But that's some sweet, sweet experience here. Oh, this ZIS, which is anti-tank gun, that might be, or a tank destroyer, that might be a problem. Oh, we're having a bit of a problem with the supplies here. Do we have... I'm gonna build a barracks. Right there. It's gonna increase the supply in here, and it's gonna be a close place to, or easy access place to go to repair units. We do have a bit more units down here. It's not very good units, to be fair, but might as well move them to Erzurum at least. Let's have a look. How's the war going on the other fronts? In Romania is still kind of holding on. Not very much though. And the Germans have lost a bit more around here again, from what they captured earlier. And there's still a fair bit of Soviet troops around here, but they haven't been all that active, to be fair, from what I can tell. And for the most part, our troops are prepared. In prepared positions already. Let's spread out some of these anti-aircraft guns. Something like that. I'm not going to be attacking on the front here in Poland, just because I don't have the supplies to actually do that, or the manpower to attack on multiple fronts, and I think this needs to be our primary front. But yeah, we're doing a decent job here, holding on to what we have. Sending another tank over that way instead. Yeah, that's another enemy destroyed. Excellent. Yeah, we are about to have a shortage of military goods though, which is not great at all. I'm gonna quickly try to take out the garrison here. Or at least poke a little bit to see how... It's only 2 units, it's not that bad. With some proper artillery help, we might be able to take that. Then hold that, get some bit more troops here to protect the flank, first of all. And then capture a bit more here. We might be able to capture this area, but we are now having a serious lack of supplies. We don't have a... well, actually, yeah, we don't have any supply trucks around here, do we? We do have one. We may need to start using that to help in the offensives. But unfortunately we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.